3Histories presents The Battle for Storm's End, Defiance Against All Odds. Prepare to be captivated by the most epic tales of courage, resilience, and unwavering defiance in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Join us as we delve into the legendary battles where outnumbered heroes stood firm against all enemies. From ancient conflicts to modern warfare, each story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. Now get ready to embark on a journey through time as we bring you the incredible accounts of bravery and tenacity that have shaped history. The battle for Storm's End stands as one of the most iconic conflicts in history, a clash of titans between two formidable foes. In this gripping narrative, we will delve into the siege of Storm's End, where the odds were stacked against our valiant heroes, and explore the strategies, sacrifices, and sheer determination that led to their ultimate triumph. So join us on this exhilarating adventure as we uncover the secrets of the battle for Storm's End and celebrate the indomitable spirit of those who dared to defy the odds. The year is 263 AD, and the Roman Empire is at a critical juncture. The Goths have launched an invasion and are laying siege to the vital fortress of Nissus, also known as the Iron Fortress, which was considered impregnable. With its towering walls and strategic location, Nissus had long served as a bulwark against barbarian incursions. However, the Goths, renowned for their ferocity and military prowess, had managed to lay siege to the city, cutting off supplies and relentlessly attacking its defenses. Within the city walls, hope seems to be dwindling as the inhabitants brace for what may be their final stand. But just when all seems lost, a glimmer of hope emerges. The Roman Emperor, Aurelian, personally intervenes, racing to the aid of the beleaguered city with his elite troops. This unexpected reinforcement breathes new life into the defenders, raising their spirits as they prepare to face the Gothic invaders head-on. As Aurelian's army arrives, the fate of Nea Susk hangs in the balance. Will the Romans be able to hold off the tenacious Goths and secure the city's survival? Or will the invaders prevail, shattering the Roman defenses? Stay tuned to find out as we continue to explore the dramatic events unfolding at Nissus. With the arrival of Aurelian, the Roman emperor, the situation takes an unexpected turn. Known for his military brilliance and unwavering determination, Aurelian wasted no time in rallying his forces. He addressed the disheartened citizens, instilling in them a renewed sense of hope and determination to resist the Gothic siege. Under his leadership, a plan was devised to break through the Gothic encirclement and reopen supply lines to the beleaguered city. The Roman infantry, renowned for their discipline and training, took up positions along the fortress walls, readying themselves to repel any incoming attacks. Meanwhile, the cavalry, under the command of the emperor himself, prepared for a daring charge to disrupt the Gothic siege operations. The stage was set for a decisive showdown. As the Roman reinforcements arrived, the siege of Nissus tightened its grip. The Gothic invaders, determined to capture the fortress, intensified their attacks, hurling javelins and arrows at the Roman defenders. The air was thick with tension as both sides prepared for the impending clash. And then it happened. A contingent of Goth cavalry attempted a bold assault on the fortress gates. In response, Aurelian unleashed his own cavalry force, leading a thunderous charge that shattered the enemy ranks. The clash of steel on steel echoed across the battlefield as swords and spears intertwined in a deadly dance. Despite their valiant efforts, the Gothic cavalry faltered, unable to withstand the might of the Roman emperor's personal guard. One by one they fell, succumbing to the superior skill and experience of their Roman counterparts. Seeing their comrades fall, the remaining Goths retreated, regrouping to devise a new strategy. Meanwhile, Aurelian, ever vigilant, ordered the repair of the damaged sections of the fortress wall, ensuring the safety of the city's inhabitants. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows over the battlefield, the Goths made their next move. A massive horde of foot soldiers charged towards the fortress, intent on breaching its defenses. Undeterred, the Roman infantry stood their ground, forming a solid wall of shields and spears. The impact shook the very foundations of the fortress as the Goths relentlessly attacked. But the Roman ranks held firm, repelling wave after wave of assailants. With the situation critical, Aurelian knew he had to act decisively. He rallied his troops, urging them to fight with the ferocity and discipline that had become synonymous with the Roman legions. The tide of battle slowly turned, and the Romans, invigorated by Aurelian's leadership, began to gain the upper hand. As the Gothic soldiers fell, their numbers dwindled, and the invaders' morale plummeted. With their attack thwarted and their comrades slain, the remaining Goths retreated, leaving behind a battlefield littered with the spoils of war. The siege of Naissus had reached a pivotal moment. Having successfully repelled the Gothic assaults, Aurelian and his Roman forces prepared for a counterattack to break the siege and lift the threat from the beleaguered city. Aurelian, with his characteristic boldness, devised a plan to strike at the heart of the Gothic siege operations. Leading a select group of cavalrymen, he executed a daring raid on the enemy supply lines, aiming to disrupt their logistics and weaken their resolve. This audacious move caught the Goths off guard, forcing them to divert troops from the front lines to protect their vital supply routes. Meanwhile, the Roman infantry, under the command of experienced officers, continued to hold the fortress walls, fending off any further assaults with unwavering determination. As the days turned into weeks, the strain on the Goths became evident. Their initial fervor began to wane as they faced not only the steadfast Roman defense, but also the growing threat posed by Aurelian's supply line disruptions. Morale plummeted, and whispers of retreat started to circulate among their ranks. Seizing on the enemy's waning morale, Aurelian pressed his advantage. He led the Roman forces in a series of well-coordinated attacks, exploiting the gaps in the Gothic defenses. The Roman infantry, bolstered by their emperor's leadership, surged forward, breaching the enemy lines and sending the Goths into disarray. With the battle swinging in their favor, the Romans fought with renewed vigor, driving the Goths back from the fortress walls. It was a sight to behold as the disciplined Roman legions, with their superior tactics and unbreakable morale, overwhelmed the disorganized Gothic troops. As the Goths retreated, abandoning their siege and fleeing for safety, the Roman soldiers pursued them relentlessly, inflicting heavy casualties and sending panic through their ranks. The Roman triumph was celebrated with parades and festivities as the citizens of Naissus emerged from their shelters, overjoyed to witness the lifting of the siege and the restoration of peace. The victory at Naissus marked a turning point in Roman history. The successful defense of the fortress and the defeat of the Goths bolstered Roman morale and reaffirmed their dominance in the region. Emperor Aurelian's name was etched in legend, and the tale of the siege became a source of inspiration and pride for generations to come. From the brink of despair to the heights of triumph, the battle for Naissus stands as a testament to the power of resilience, strategic brilliance, and unwavering determination. That's all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing videos.